Hi, welcome. We are few days away from finishing up chapter 10, topic 10. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go over this document. I think that this is a good recap for you to see. You need to know what is what, all of this. And so I'm uploading this to Google Classroom as well, but I just wanted you to kind of see what's going on because on our notes today, we're going to talk about each part. So, on our notes today, what I have is the back side of 10.5a. So, yesterday we just did 1 through 5 on the front side, and that is where we had secants intersecting inside the circle, and we added them. We added the arcs and cut them in half. Remember that? So, today we are going to use all this information. So what I've got this theorem. If a tangent and a secant, so here's this, tangent and a secant, right? Two tangents or two secants if they intersect in the exterior of a circle, okay, that means that they're hitting here, they're hitting here, they're hitting here, then the measure of the angle formed, this angle, the exterior angle, angle 1 or angle 2 or angle 3, is the bigger arc minus the smaller arc. Bigger arc minus the smaller arc. Bigger arc minus the smaller arc. And we cut that in half. So I want to make sure that you always are doing the larger arc minus the smaller arc, and then you're going to cut it in half. Okay? All right. So here we go. Let's start with number 6. Okay. So let me get in. There we go. Number 6. I want to know how big angle 1 is. So I'm going to say that the measure of angle 1 is half of 105 minus 51. Okay? So 105 minus 51, you can use a calculator. It's fine with me. 54 cut in half. The measure of angle 1 equals 27 degrees. So if you want to put it in there, you can. If you don't want to put it in there, you don't have to. So you're subtracting. Okay? You're subtracting the two arcs. Number 7. Same type of thing. If I want to know how big this angle 1 is, I'm going to subtract 122 minus 70 and cut it in half. Measure of angle 1 equals 122, take away 70, and then cut it in half. Okay? So 52 cut in half. 52 cut in half is 26 degrees. Okay, so that's just easy enough, guys. All right. Number 8 is good because on number 8, I only have a portion labeled. I only know that part of my circle is 125 degrees. That means that I do not know this one. But a whole circle is how much? So you need to do 360, take away 125. 360 minus 125 is 235 degrees. So I'm going to do my measure of angle 1 is 235 minus 125 cut in half. 110 cut in half. The measure of angle 1 is 55 degrees. Okay. So far, so good. Number 9. Here we go. Okay. Number 9. I know that this is 255. I don't know this, but I can do the same process to figure out like 360 minus 255, 105. So here it is, 105. This angle is called 15A. It is 255 minus 105 cut in half. So instead of calling this like angle 1 or angle 2, I actually gave it a value. I said it's 15A. Remember, it can be anything. It could be 73G, but we called it 15A. We can call it anything. Okay? So now, 255 minus 105. I'm going to, let's subtract 255 minus 105 first. 15A equals 150 divided by 2. I need to get rid of the 2. Or I could just say, hey, how about this? It's half of 150, guys. 75. 15A equals 75. And solve for A. 5. So if I really wanted to know, like, okay, I found out that A was 5. But if I really wanted to know, like, well, how big is that angle? Like, if you just cared, you would do 15 times A. So this is 75 degrees. Okay? I'm cutting into my other space. That's okay. Moving on to number 10. All right. It doesn't matter that there's a parentheses or this has a fraction. It's this angle equals, so A divided by 2 equals the larger arc, A plus 70, minus the smaller arc. Now, since the smaller arc is has 2 terms, I'm going to do a parentheses because I have to distribute this negative sign. All divided by 2. Okay? I think the first thing to do is to combine like terms on the top here. Okay. Okay. A plus 70 minus A minus 30. Because I had to distribute this, it's like a negative 1 there. Negative 1 times A, negative A. Negative 1 times 30, negative 30. Now I can properly combine terms. A minus A is gone. And then I could do 70 minus 30. A over 2 equals, so the A minus A canceled out. 70 minus 30, 40 over 2. This is now proportion. You can cross multiply, or if I want, I can get rid of the 2's at the bottom. Your brain might want to just say A over 2 equals 40. Divided by 2, 40 divided by 2 is 20. A over 2 equals 20. Now I'm going to multiply by this 2. They cancel. A equals 40. So if I wanted to know the value of everything, I'd have 40 divided by 2 here. 40 over 2. This one would be 20. I'd have 40 plus 30 here. This one would be 70. And I'd have 40 plus 70 here, and that would be 110. Okay, so if I needed to know the value of every arc, I could do that. Okay, Um, Again, your homework tonight's going to be on this. I have a couple problems that I'm going to give you um, that I think are fairly easy. Let me actually um, put them up right now on a piece of paper, and then I'll have you just turn this in. So, all right. So I'm actually going to have you write down questions that are going to be your homework questions. I did assign something on Pearson, but literally it's the shortest thing ever, and it's not enough for your homework, let's be honest. So this is something you're also going to need to turn in. It's 3 problems. Um, no, it's 6 problems. Okay. So I want you to be able to draw these circles and chords. All right, so here we go. The first one is going to be a circle, and then I'm going to have this, and I'm going to do what? Oh, okay. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. That was my daughter. All right. This is angle 1, and this one is 51 degrees, and this is 105 degrees. You need to find the measure of angle 1. Okay? Number 2. So this is going to be 10.5 A, day 2, homework. Okay, here we go. Number 2. Draw another circle. My kids are playing, and it's like they're loud, and so line tangent like this. So I'm gonna do another one through it. This one is going to be 70 degrees. This is 122 degrees, and here's angle 1. So your job is to find the measure of angle 1. Okay, here's number 3. Draw a circle. I need a tangent line, and then straight through. Here's the measure of angle 1. This is 52 degrees, and this is 142 degrees. Okay. Give you space there to solve it. Number 4. Here we go. Number 4 looks like this. Here's your circle. I have 2 lines, and I'm going to do right here is 120. This is 46 degrees. Find the measure of angle 1. How easy are these? 1 through 4 is super simple. 5 and 6, you have to do a little bit of work, but it's still really easy. Okay? Oh, all right. I need to change some numbers around. Okay. I just realized that these are the exact same questions from notes because we're all sharing notes and taking turns doing notes, and these are just the homework problems that somebody put in. So we need to erase some numbers. On number 1, erase 105, and please put in 116 degrees. On number 2, erase 122, and please put in 138 degrees. On number 3, please erase 142 and put in 166 degrees. On number 4, please erase 120 and put in 110. All right, we're back on track. Number 5. Okay. Let's do 2 tangent lines. I want you to find the measure of angle 1. And here's what we're going to have. We're going to have this one is going to be 75. And then you do not know this arc here. So this we're going to leave blank. So you need to figure out, first step, figure out how big this arc is before you can do the math. Okay? And number 6 is going to be here we go. Another circle with 2 tangent lines. This is going to be 5x, and this is going to be 210. And so your job is going to be to find out this arc right here before you can solve for x. Okay? This is going to be 1 through 6, and I want you to hand draw them and you to upload them. Okay? So now that I think about it, I think I'll delete that Pearson assignment that I had planned, and we can just do this because this is a lot better. And it's very, very similar, as you notice up top. Very, very similar to the questions we had in notes. Okay, great job, you guys. And this is your homework paper right here. So this here is what you'll turn in. Okay. All right, I will talk to you tomorrow when we do 10.5B. Bye.